Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you're having a fantastic day. Now, as you can tell by the title, today's video is going to be all about my favorite drugstore liquid lipsticks. So about a month ago, I did a video on my favorite nude lipsticks from the drugstore, and you guys loved it, and a bunch of you requested that I kind of continue on that series with either different colors or we go into liquid lipstick, lip liners, and stuff like that. So I definitely do want to continue on this series and do more of these types of videos for you guys. Today we're going to be talking nude liquid lipsticks, and I definitely want to do like lip liners or lip glosses, as well as different color categories. Like I can do my favorite reds, my favorite pinks, stuff like that. So leave me your suggestions down below so I know what you guys want to see, and I'll definitely keep this series kind of going. So just like I did with my lipsticks, I'm going to be lip swatching absolutely every single shade in this video. So as I'm talking about each shade, giving my little review, you're gonna see on half of the screen the lip swatches, so you guys can really see the shade on my lips and really see the true color of each one I'm going to be talking about. I'm going to be discussing pigmentation, wear, formula, everything you need to know all about my favorite liquid lipsticks from the drugstore. So really affordable products today, and these are just my go-to nudes. So if you want to see all of that, just keep on watching. Alright, so let's just get started. I'm going to start off with Maybelline, actually, because that's what I'm wearing on my lips right now. You guys always ask me what I'm wearing in my videos, so I thought I'd start off with this. So I actually really enjoy their Superstay Matte Ink liquid lipsticks, and I actually have a whole review video on these ones. I have the rest of the shades right back there, and I did a whole swatch video showing you guys all the shades. So I'll link all my swatch videos on any product that I'm showing you guys today down below in the description, so that if you want a more in-depth review or you want to see all the shades that brand offers, you can go down there and check out my other videos. But I'm going to be sharing with you guys my favorite nudes from them. So the first shade is Seductress 65, and this is like your perfect warm tone nude. I definitely wear this color when I want more of a warm tone. It is definitely on that side, but I'll give you guys a quick swatch here. So it is a really nice shade. I think this will work with a lot of different skin tones, and it really complements a lot of different looks, which I absolutely love. So it's just a beautiful shade. I am wearing this one today, and then I did layer a different shade on top, but I think this is gorgeous. It's definitely gonna work with, you know, more warm tone or cool tone or even colorful eye looks. I just really like this shade. I think it is like your perfect nude for sure. And then I also really enjoy the shade Poet. This is definitely on the lighter side, and this one is also very warm tone, as you can tell. So this shade definitely has more of that coral peachy kick to it, as you can see right there. And I actually have this one layered on the center. These are actually great for mixing, and they layer and mix really well. So before they dry down is when I'll usually do the mixing. So I applied this one all over the lips, just a light even coat, and then this one right in the center, and then press my lips together, and they blend it out really nicely. Doing that creates a bit more of a fuller lip look, and I just like mixing shades a lot of the time. So I love these two nudes from Maybelline. As far as formula goes, I really like it. This is probably the least drying liquid lipstick I have ever used in my life. It definitely retains moisture, and I don't feel like it is drying out my lips at all throughout the day. What I have heard from some people is they find it a little bit sticky. Now, definitely when you're applying it, yes, it does have that sticky feel to it, but you just gotta let it dry down completely. And then, like, it's completely dry on my lips right now, and if I press them together, they're not sticking together at all. It's completely matte and transfer proof. Definitely, you know, you can feel it when you press your lips together, whereas other liquid lipsticks, you know, they feel super matte. So this one, I can see where people are getting that from, but I don't think it's like overly sticky or something that will make your lips completely stick together, if that makes sense. Now, these are so long wearing, I cannot even believe it, and my lips don't start cracking or drying up throughout the day, which is awesome. I definitely think out of everything I have to show you guys today, these definitely look the best on the lips all day long. Not only right when you apply them, but throughout the day. They do really wear really nicely, and they don't dry out your lips, which I love. Now, the second thing I love about them is definitely the applicator. They have like this drop applicator type shape, and this is so perfect for really lining the lips. You can definitely skip a lip liner with these because you can get a really precise application with this. Definitely one of the best applicators on a lip product I've ever tried ever. It's honestly amazing. I love that about them, that they're super easy to apply, and you can get a very precise look, and they also last for a long time, and they don't dry out your lips. So all around a win-win, and these are definitely my two favorite shades. Let's talk some Milani. I just love Milani. You guys already know it's like my favorite brand ever. So I'm going to talk about their Amore Matte lip creams. I have two shades to show you guys today. The first one is the shade 29 Sweetie. Now this is definitely more on the pinky warm tone side. As you can see, I've used this a lot. And that is the shade right there. Definitely not as warm as the other ones I showed you, but still on the pinkier, warmer side. And then my favorite one, which I have gone through tons of these, this is just my most used liquid lipstick just because of the shade. I really tend to go for more cooler liquid lipsticks on like a day-to-day basis. So this is the shade 10 Adorable. And this one is definitely a little bit more cool tone, but I still think it's one of those perfect nude shades. So as you can see, a little bit more cool tone than the rest, but still a very wearable nude. It's not too cool that you can only wear it with certain looks. Still very, very wearable, and I just like it day to day. I think it complements a lot of different looks. So again, I do have a full swatch and review video on the Milani Amore Matte lip creams. So if you want to know more about them, link is in the description box. I'm going to be repeating myself a lot with that, but I do want to let you guys know that I have a ton of videos on these products if you want more information. So let's talk formula of this. This has a very lightweight formula on the lips, and if you go in with a light coat, it's very, very easy to layer with either other lipsticks or even other liquid lipsticks as well. You do want to keep the layers of this pretty light so that it can dry evenly, and even with a light layer, you're going to get full pigmentation and everything like that. So a very beautiful formula in this. It dries down completely matte, completely transfer proof, which I personally love. And I really like the Milani liquid lipsticks because they're so easy to mix with lip glosses as well. I find the Maybelline Matte Ink, if you add a lip gloss, it kind of becomes a little too heavy in my opinion, or another lipstick or something like that. But with these, I can layer on lipstick, lip gloss, lip liner, everything, and it still doesn't feel too heavy. So I really enjoy that about these. So if you're looking for a super matte formula that's easy to layer and stuff, this is definitely what I'd go for. And they have really pretty nude shades as well. I just love them, and I think they're super wearable. All right, let's keep moving. Another one from Milani would be the Matte Satin, and I have this one in the shade 02 Luxe. This is definitely more on the cool tone side. I'm pretty new to these matte satin ones. I've been using this one a lot, and I recently ordered the rest of the shades off Ulta, so I'm excited to see what other shades they have when they arrive. But this one I've been using a ton, and I do like it because it's very similar to their other formula. I would say this is even a bit lighter in consistency. This shade 02 Luxe though is definitely on the cool tone side. As you can see, definitely has a bit more mauve to it, but I honestly like that. If I'm reaching for a more cool tone nude, this is what I'll go for, and the formula on this is absolutely amazing. If you love the Milani Amore Matte, but you find that sometimes they might be a bit drying, I would definitely go and try out the Matte Satins. This will still give you that matte liquid lipstick feel, but it's a little bit more moisturizing and won't dry up your lips as fast. Now the kind of flip side to that is this one isn't completely transfer proof. I find that after you're wearing it for a bit, it is definitely more transfer proof, but it's just not as transfer proof as the original Amore Mattes from Milani. But this is something I do really love. I do really enjoy the formula, and I think it's awesome, and this shade is absolutely stunning. Definitely one of my go-tos. So next I have the NYX Lingerie liquid lipstick in the shade Satin Ribbon. Now I actually don't really find myself wearing this on the whole lip. I'm just not the biggest fan of these NYX Lingerie liquid lipsticks. I find that they can be a little bit drying, at least in my opinion. But what I do like them for is since they go so light in their shades, I do really enjoy just for highlighting the center of the lip. So as you will see here, it is super, super light, and it is a nice neutral shade. So when I don't want like a warm shade like the Maybelline one, I will go for something like this and just hit it right in the center and just apply a really light layer of this. Something I don't love about this is the applicator. It's a bit big and messy, but since I'm just using it in the center, I don't mind it, and I do like that this is a very light shade. Again, I don't really find myself wearing it on the full lip just because I find it a bit drying, but for layering and mixing, it is a good color. Next, I have to talk about a liquid lipstick from Wet n Wild. Now this is the Mega Lash Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipstick, and as you can see, this is a very neutral shade, which is awesome. Again, I love using this for highlighting and stuff, but here it is. This one is definitely more on the cooler side. but again, super light. But as you can see, definitely more cool toned. I really like this again for highlighting. Now I do really enjoy the Liquid Catsuits from Wet n Wild, but this particular shade, just because it's so light and it is more on the cool tone side, I can really do some nice mixing and highlighting with this, especially if I'm wearing like either one of these from Milani, the more cool tone shades. I pop this in the center and it just brightens everything up, so it's really easy to layer. This is definitely more of a thicker formula as opposed to some of the other formulas I showed you in this video, so just be careful with this. You don't want to apply too much or it might feel a little bit heavy on the lips, so just keep that in mind. But other than that, it is a really nice formula, and they do have a lot of shades in their range, but this is one of my favorites just because of the tone. You don't really see many colors like this, especially at the drugstore, so I love this shade. And I don't think I mentioned, this is the shade Noodie Patootie, very fitting for the color, but I think it's just one of those perfect nude shades that's kind of unique to the drugstore. So if you're looking for a shade like this, I would definitely look towards Wet n Wild. So that's all the liquid lipsticks I had to share with you today. These are like my absolute favorites, the ones I'm using on a daily basis. And the reason I wanted to start off this series with nudes first is because I find nudes are the colors we wear the most. So I really wanted to share my favorite formulas and my favorite shades with you guys. So hopefully this video was helpful. Again, let me know your suggestions down below on what you want to see next in this series. But thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video. If you enjoyed, please give it a thumbs up so I know to make more. And also please subscribe to my channel. I'd really appreciate it. And if you want to stay up to date with my content, just ring the notification bell so you get notified every single time I upload a new video. And yeah guys, that's it for this one. I hope you're having a fantastic day or night whenever you're watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye guys.